Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Gators offense comes on the field to open this game. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've
Drink
seen
some water,
running
baby.
backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle.
South Carolina, 0.
here. You want this?
No, I want to get it.
Mm-hmm. What you were watching last time?
Kickoff
Okay, let
team
me
has come
finish
on the
this real
field
quick.
now to send this one away.
Go Gators.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense gets their first crack now. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Santos. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. They get him down at the 41. That's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
All right, hold on. I'm doing this.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Santos. Fires it on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's second down here. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
They lose the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Back to pass. It's Santos. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, cover your mouth.
Brought down.
Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, he's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught for the completion.
Complete to the wide. Picks up 9. Second down.
That completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Moreno. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Yes. Yes, Tegan.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. He hands it off from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry out. He'll ride the back again here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. It's Santos. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. He's got it, enough for a first down. made at the 26, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw again. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. This game is far from over. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a big gain.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the ground, it's Moreno. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game
Get the fuck out of here.
The handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
You want me to fix it?
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how
Yeah.
big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw. It's Santos.
Yes.
It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Pickup 14. First and goal, Florida.
Oh.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense
Yes.
able to deny the touchdown. He's brought
Be
down
careful.
at the 1.
Great job by the running back of
Yes.
staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in
What's
the
wrong?
fourth quarter with the lead. You
Use
got
your
that
words.
defense getting closer and closer to their goal line.
It's fine.
They
I
are
just fixed
backed
it.
up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Carolina 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
South Carolina Gamecocks.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Santos. Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They can't stop him. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. And they'll get him down that time.
Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night, maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think?